Hey everybody, I'm Cindy, your Pampered Chef consultant, and today I am making hot cheese in my stand mixer because we have company coming tonight and I want to give them a little snack for later. So this is how you make it. You have to excuse my face for a minute and you'll just hear me talking, and I'm going to turn my fan off because I'm done making bacon. All right, so first off, I take a whole block of cream cheese and throw it in there. Make sure it's soft. Hard cream cheese, no good. All right, and then, where'd my scooper go? Need a scooper. And then you put in the full fat sour cream. Do not chintz out on this. Don't put in the fat-free. Don't put in the 5%. This is not a dish for people who are on a diet. But then again, you're sharing it with like 6 or 8 people. So, you know, you put a chip. It's like a chip dip, but hot. So don't chintz out because it does not taste the same if you chintz out. So you put the whole thing in the bucket. Get in there. Okay. So all of the sour cream, and it's the giant bucket of sour cream, not the little baby bucket of sour cream. All right, leave that in there for now. So yeah, big bucket of sour cream. Okay. What I have next, I have chopped up some green onions. And you know what? They don't have to be the best looking green onions. These guys looked a little bit sketchy, but you know what? They taste good and they're going in a dip. So this is 3 green onions, by the way. You can use less, you can use more, whatever you like. Throw them in the bucket. I love that everything goes in the bucket. All right. And then I have our, oh, can you see it? Our ranch dressing. If you don't have this, you can just use a package of ranch dressing from the store, you know, but it has to be powder. You can't use the liquid salad dressing. So you can use the Italian dressing, you can use ranch, you can use, I don't know, whatever flavor tickles your fancy, but it has to be powdered and it has to be 2 tablespoons. So let's see if I can get this out of here. I haven't opened this one yet, so it might be a bit sketchy. There's 1. Oh, I gotta go this way. 1 and 2 tablespoons. And that's all you need. You don't need to add salt and pepper or anything. That's it. All right. So I'm going to take my scooper out. I'm going to put the paddle down. Maybe not. And there's only 2 more ingredients to this, by the way. But you got to get this part mixed up pretty good first. All right, putting the paddle down, and I am turning it to mix, and it says, like I said, I don't know if you can see it, tells you what paddle to use and how much time it's going to take. So I'm going to hit start twice, and then it's going to mix that all up for me. I don't think it's going to take the entire 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's going to take half that time. And then I'll show you what else you add, and then it's done. And then you just put it in a dish, and when you want to eat it, you heat it up in the oven, and it's delicious. But I'll show you that in like a minute. Yeah, it's almost done. Like if your cream cheese is thawed out, it doesn't take long at all. All right, so I'm going to stop that because it's done. And I'm going to lift the lid up. Yeah, it just turns into this lovely, beautiful dip looking business. All right, and now I'm gonna add in, I have bacon. I do. I normally put a whole pound of bacon in, but I didn't have a whole pound today. So I'm just putting in whatever I had left. And by the way, if some bacon fat falls in there, oh no! It's not the end of the world if the bacon fat falls in, just so you know. So you put the bacon in. There we go. All the bacon in the thing. It's in the scooper. And the last thing that goes in is shredded cheese. If you want to shred your own cheese, by all means, shred your own cheese. I got this on sale today for $2.99, so I'm like, you know what? Done and done. So I'll put a good lot of this in here. Probably most of it. And save some. That looks good. 2 giant handfuls. That's how I measure. Okay, maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, and the rest I'm gonna put on the top when we're done. All right, so put this back down. You down? We're down. And then mix it a little bit more. Just keep looking, make sure it just gets mixed. All right, that looks mixed to me. All right, so I'm gonna hit the X to cancel. And I'm gonna lift this up and take the paddle off of it. Clunk. Take this out and I will show you what I've got in here because it's delicious. Oh, I got 2 scoopers. Good for me. All right, so this is what we have. This is your dip. So then you just take all of this and put it in a container. These are my white stoneware. But you need a lid, and if you don't have a lid, you can use tin foil. It's fine. So you take all of this goodness, then you dump it in your pan. Now you don't want to waste any of this business because it's really good. All right, dump it in a pan, slow going. Should have did that in the first place, that was faster. Okay, get the rest out of here. Makes quite a bit of dip. Mind you, the friend who's coming tonight could eat this all by himself, but we force him to share with everyone. So, you know, I'm like that. Okay, get it all out, spread it around in your pan. Doesn't have to be pretty. People are just gonna dip chips in it anyway. All right, and our mixing scrapers, by the way, they do a pretty darn good job about cleaning out a bowl. Okay, get it in there, spread it around. And like I say, this makes a pretty good batch of dip. There's going to be 6 of us later, and this is more than enough for 6 people. Okay, so you have this, and just before you have to bake this for about depends how cold your pan is. Like if you put this back in the fridge, it'll take you an hour. I'm just going to leave it on the counter because it'll be fine by the time you want to eat it. So bake it for about 30 minutes and then put the rest of the cheese on top and bake it until it's beautiful and bubbly and delicious. So there you go. Hot cheese. And that took what? 5 minutes. As long as it took me was to cook the bacon, to be honest. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed my recipe for today, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.